The NBC's Don't Look at the Sun. This is from their release Live from Yallingup Forest. They want you to help them with their quest to clean up the shores of Java. You can find out more facebook.com/the NBCZ.
Please don't, I wanna beat the best of, oh it's true. Competition strains this game for you, and then I'm left with nothing to say. Why do you have to be this way? There's no logic to your attitude, and I'm so sick of all your petty mood. So you wanna be the win, nature's golden apple, but you can't meet those feelings within. Surrender into the void. I just want a reason to sail away and leave it all behind me. Free up today, feel it's mutually safe to comprehend. Open your eyes, why can't you see that we're the same? Life's full of change, but you were always one to blame. And then I'm left with nothing to do. Don't wanna see that side of you. And when emotions are put to the side, the solution becomes clear inside. So you wanna be the win, nature's golden apple, but you can't beat those feelings within. Surrender into the void. I just want a reason to sail away and leave it all behind me. Free up today, feel it's mutually safe to comprehend. Healthy people don't understand. It's more than a feeling to comprehend. Why don't you just let loose and slip away? I just want a reason to sail away and leave them all behind me. Free up the day, feel it's mutually safe to comprehend. I just want a reason. I just want a reason. I just want a reason. Slip away again.
Brainwave, Slip Away. This is an amazing melodic band. Kind of reminds me of the British Invasion. Maybe it's time again for that kind of good music, and it's really good stuff. Brainwave911.bandcamp.com. Check them out.
What do you want? Indie music!
Where you gonna get it?
The Westfield Alliance Indie Show!
back in the mix. Spent all those years frozen lonesome. My cold heart rock fight. Sure would be swell to find a woman to love me and treat me right. To love me and treat me nice. Shaking off the dust, it didn't take long home. Getting a second chance to right my wrongs. I bought a sharpskin suit and alligator boots. I'm back in this, let's go for a cruise. Come on in, we'll make old school tattoos. I've been with it too long, traveling centuries long. Figured I might belong, I'm back in the mix.
Jack Slacks, back in the mix. This rockabilly warrior hails from San Diego, California. And you can find out more, ReverbNation/Jack Slacks.
Hello, I'm Matt Avery, Westfield Alliance Indie Show. Rock, pop, and blues.
Cross your heart, hope to die. It's in your hands, not in the sky. Superstitions, lap of the gods. Even Stevens, what are the odds? Life's a jigsaw with no lid. Make your peace with all you ever did. Maybe we should just get on. Maybe we should just get on together. Let's do it. Maybe we should just get on. Maybe we should just get on together. Let's do it. Fate knocks on the door. Karma wakes. He's on the floor. Been up all night, reading leaves, wearing out his worry beads, gazing into crystal balls. Could do to you and me more harm than good. Maybe we should just get on. Maybe we should just get on together. Let's do it. Maybe we should just get on. Maybe we should just get on together. Let's do it. Maybe we should just get on. Maybe we should just get on together. Let's do it. Maybe we should just get on. Maybe we should just get on together. Let's do it. Maybe we should just get on. Maybe we should just get on together. Let's do it. Maybe we should just get on. Maybe we should just get on together. Let's do it. Together, let's do it. Let's do it. Together, let's do it. Together, let's do it. Together, let's do it. Maybe we should just get on. Maybe we should just get on together. Let's do it. Maybe we should just get on. Maybe we should just get on together. Let's do it. Maybe we should just get on. Maybe we should just get on together. Let's do it. Maybe we should just get on. Maybe we should just get on together. Let's do it.
Paul Mendel and the Essentials debuting this week on the Westfield Alliance Indie Show. The only location we can get from them is the UK, but that's okay. The webpage is paulmendelsessentials.co.uk. Hey, you bands in the UK or anywhere for that matter, you need some hard-hitting plugin? Check with Emma at pluginbaby.com.
I want to say to all the corporations that are trying to kill internet radio and all the bought-off politicians who are doing their bidding in Congress, you can't kill indie music. It rises up from the streets. It is the sound of a free people. If you kill a channel, it will rise up on another one. Indie music is freedom. It is the indie artist who was responsible for all innovation in music. That includes music in the small clubs. That includes the bands on the small internet radio stations. That includes the brave souls standing on the street corners and in subways, because it's all about music. Music first. Today's unknown loser becomes tomorrow's superstar, but they all start out as indie musicians. I say the indie musician is the truest keeper of the First Amendment. You hear them, all colors, both sexes, all walks of life, making music primarily and foremost because it's in their hearts, not because they are trying to make X amount of dollars. I say indie then, indie now, indie forever. Thank you.
Hi, this is Mike Lazinga, and you're listening to the Westfield Alliance Indie Show. Check out my website at www.myspace.com/zingerelectric.
From daylight till dark, and you can talk bad about me, baby, wherever you are. And you can think you know everything, but one thing you can't see is there ain't nothing, no, there ain't nothing you can do
to bother